Hi everybody, welcome to your training video on your critical core activities. I want you guys to get a lot out of this, so make sure you have your notebook ready and you are ready to take some notes because I am going to give you the 13 activities that all successful top coaches are doing, and they're doing them consistently and they're mastering them. They're mastering each and every one of these activities. So if you want to see super success in your business, if you want to be a top coach, or you just want to replace your income, or you just want to help pay some bills and get out of debt, then you really need to listen to these 13 critical core activities, and you really need to implement them into your business. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that this is your business. You are the CEO of your business, okay? And you're in charge. You can be as creative as you want, but don't feel like you have to reinvent the wheel. When you feel like that, like I did in the beginning, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do whatever I wanna do, and I did all the fun things, and I didn't do the hard things, and I didn't do all 13 of these critical core activities, and I didn't, when I was doing them, or when I do them, I haven't been doing them consistently, but when I do them consistently, and when I really follow these 13 activities that all the successful top coaches do, that's when I see super success in my business. And I want you to see super success in your business. I want you to take these activities and make them your own and be as creative as you want, but do these 13 things that I'm about to tell you, okay? This business is all about building relationships. It's all about connecting with people and building your tribe of people. And like I had talked to you about in a previous training video, I had talked about how I want you to be authentically you. People are going to be attracted to you. So you need to show people who you really are. And that way you can start to build these connections and these relationships with all these new people. And it's going to be amazing and wonderful. But you have to implement, and you have to be, in it, and you have to be, have some consistency, and really try and really be intentional. That's the word I'm trying to think about, intentional in what you're doing. Because when you're just kind of like la 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 la, like I was doing, and like, oh, this looks fun, I'm going to do this, and oh, that looks fun, I'm going to do that, and you're not structured and you don't have organization to your business, then you will fail. But don't worry, because you can always come back to this video. You can always come back to these 13 core activities, and you can always rewatch this and start back fresh. No big deal. I gotcha. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, number one, you want to be somebody who everybody sees as the positive light, okay? We're coaches. We're trying to change people's lives, right? So we need to change our own life. And we need to be very positive. We need to be inspirational, educational, entertaining, right? We need to be, like, in every situation, we need to figure out how to put a positive spin on things so that people want to listen to us. Because when you hear somebody that's being real, like a Debbie Downer, you don't want to listen to the Debbie Downers. You want to listen to the positive Pollies, right? Those are the people that you kind of follow, and you might secretively just read all their posts and never like or comment. And guess what? There are people that are secretly watching your posts and never liking or commenting. So keep doing it. Keep putting those positive vibes out there, because that's what's going to help people draw into you and bring people into your tribe. And when I talk about that too, I think about a lot of coaches, they think, oh, well, okay, so I've been a coach for a while. I haven't lost all my weight. I'm not really wanting to post. I don't want to talk about it because I'm not really happy with where I am right now. Well, guess what? You're on your journey. Not everybody is at their ideal weight or perfect. Nobody is. So the journey is what's more important, and showing people that you are doing it every single day. They're not going to believe you when all of a sudden you show up and you're 50 pounds lighter. They're going to be like, well, what'd you do? that seemed pretty quick, when really you've been working your butt off for 2 years. They didn't see that 2 years that you were working your butt off. They didn't see that you failed a couple times and that you took a couple months off. They didn't see that. So put a positive spin on it, come back, be refreshed, and say, I messed up. I took a couple months off, but I'm here and I'm working hard. I'm getting up every day, and if I can do it, you can do it. Let's do this together. Join my next challenge group. There always has to be a plug in there somewhere, right? Okay, number 2, always be working from a list. So everybody that you're talking to needs to go on a list, needs to go on a challenge group list, a coach prospect list, a free group list, whatever lists you want to create, you need to be putting those people on that list. So if you're having a conversation with somebody, think about what would be good for them in your conversations. Do they need to make some extra money? Well, maybe they need to be on the coach prospect list. Or they're super busy, they love their career, they're just not like the ideal coach for your team, but they still need to lose weight, so put them on the challenger list. So start to think about making sure you're constantly adding people to that list and work from the list and keep notes on what's happening. That way you can refer back and you don't miss anybody down the road. 3, you need to be hosting monthly challenge groups, okay? Monthly, not every couple months. Monthly. And if you don't have enough people, join another coach on our team, join me, join one of my challenge groups, because I host challenge groups every month. Okay, let me tell you, I'm going to be real. I took 1 month off of challenge groups when I was doing them, when I started doing them consistently. 1 month. One of my best challengers, my favorite challenger. And if she's now a coach and she's watching this video, you know who you are. She said, I'm getting burnt out. I was getting burnt out with challenge groups. It was the same people over and over who I love, but it was like, I can't be creative. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm exhausted. I'm done with the challenge groups. I don't think I'm ever going to run a challenge group. Maybe I'll do it again in another month or 2, but you know what? I'm taking the month off. And she was like, yeah, cool. I'm taking the month off too. I'm so burnt out. I don't feel like doing this, blah, 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 blah. Too busy. Well, a couple weeks later, I find out she joined somebody else's challenge group, and that person made her switch to them being her coach. So she left me. I took 1 month off. And she joined somebody else's challenge group, and they told her to be, that she had to switch to them being their coach. First of all, don't ever make somebody switch if they don't want to. Don't ever make anybody feel like they need to switch to you. You be gracious and say, you know what? Please, get in touch with your coach. I bet your coach has another challenge group they can put you in. You need to work with your coach, blah, 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 blah. Keep people with their coach. Be genuine, be respectful, have integrity, okay? But you also need to run monthly challenge groups so that your people don't leave you. They need you. They need us. People see us doing this and they love it and they want to stick with it and they want to stick with us. So we have to stay in touch with them, and we have to keep going and show them that we're not going to give up on them and that we're always here for them. That's what coaches are. That's what coaches do, right? So always have a monthly challenge group going on. And if you're like, well, where do I begin? Like, how do I begin doing a challenge group? Don't worry, we have challenge group guides for you. Like I said before, you can join us and join our challenge groups and invite your people to our joint challenge groups. And, all right, number 4. Okay, number 4, always be reading personal development books. Okay, I'm not a big reader, I'll be honest. Okay, but I always have a personal development book with me at all times, and I may not read them cover to cover, but I do read little bits here and there, and you know what? It always sparks an idea for a post. It always makes me feel better, and it always gives me an idea like, oh, I need to share this thought with somebody because I was having a conversation with so-and-so, and this is exactly what that person needs to hear, and then I'll be able to send them a private message. So it has helped me tremendously not only feel more confident, but to be able to share that information with my, with on my profile in social media, or with somebody that I've had a private conversation with. So always be reading personal development books, and be ready to give somebody an idea like You Are a Badass. Like, that's an awesome book that is great for all of us women. Or Start, Punch Fear in the Face. That is an awesome book that I'm in the middle of reading. Anything from John C. Maxwell, Darren Hardy, there's so many books. Go for No. That's another great book for coaches. There's always books out there that you can suggest to people. So always be reading something personal development. I definitely like to do my daily, I may not do them daily, but my devotionals. So, because I am very faith-based. So for the people that I know are also faith-based, I like to share my devotionals with people. And if I'm thinking about that. So always have something going, because it's helping you personally, but it's also giving you some tools to be able to share to help somebody else as well. Okay, number 5. Number 5. This may seem like a no-brainer, but it needs to be a critical core activity. Workout. We are Beachbody coaches, and Beachbody started with workout programs. So why are you not working out? This is your business. You are getting paid to be healthy and fit. How phenomenal is that? How phenomenal is that? But not only work out, share that you're working out. Let people know that you're working out and what workout you're doing. Share your pictures, your sweaty selfies, your pictures of you while you're working out. Let people see that this is what you're doing. Don't just hide it, keep it hidden in a private challenge group or in the Fit Family Tribe workout of the day board. Share that picture, the same picture, because it's hidden in our workout of the day board where it's nice and secret and it's kind of like private in our own little world. But that's just for us. But you need to share it with everybody. You need to share it. Let all your people know that you are working out and you're trying. And who cares if you gained, 8 pounds, like you had lost 20 and then now you just gained 8. Who cares? You know what? That's real. That happens. That happens to a lot of people. And a lot of people just don't want to tell anybody about it. But when they see that it happened to you, but you're getting back up and you're getting back on that horse and you're still trying, they're going to be like, you know what? I could still try too. I could totally still do this. I could totally do it. You're going to inspire them. So you need to be working out. It is a part of your business, a huge part of your business. So make sure and try out the new workouts. So become a club member and try out those new workouts, because that way you can share about it and you can create some excitement. Number 6. You writing this down? You better be. I see you. Better write it down. I caught ya. Okay, number 6, drink Shakeology. Hello, another no-brainer. If you are a coach, you've done your research. You know how important Shakeology is to nutrition and to a healthy body. And you know that it's the healthiest meal of the day. You know that when you drink it all the time, it is going to affect your cells. It is going to create healthier cells. So it's going to create a healthier you from the inside out. So you know that it is super, super important for you to be drinking Shakeology and for your challengers to be drinking Shakeology, because you know everybody's going to have better results. They're going to have more energy. They're going to feel better about life. They're going to feel better about themselves. And it's just tasty. And so you know this. So why are you not drinking your Shakeology every day? And why are you not letting people know? Granted, you don't have to tell them every day, hey, I drink Shakeology today. Hey, I drink Shakeology. You don't need to tell them every single day, but you definitely need to allude to the fact that this is helping you stay on track, and this is helping you achieve your goals every day. You keep drinking this. So every once in a while, every couple days, every other day, even if you want to share it every day, that's fine too. But you need to be drinking Shakeology every day. This is another huge part of your business, and this is the number 1 product that is going to help your clients to have real results and keep the results going. Okay, number 7. Be on social media several times a day. If you haven't watched the How to Rock Your Social Media Presence video in this training series, I suggest that you watch that. Because you want to make sure that you are rocking your social media. You want to be on there at least 3 times, if not 5 times a day. Yes, you may think, oh, that's so annoying, but you're not posting the same thing, and you're definitely not posting all Beachbody, even though I do sometimes, so I'm guilty, but, I'm crazy. But anyway, so you definitely want to share a lot about your life. You want to share, what I like to think about is you want to share like your family and your hobbies and your interests and what books you're reading, personal development books. You want to share all that stuff. But what people think is like, I don't know what to say. You're just pretending like you're talking to your best friend, and just say what you would say to your best friend. Share your actual thoughts. Like if you're going to text somebody your thoughts, copy that text and post it in a post with a picture of you. I mean, it sounds like, it sounds like a no-brainer, but I know a lot of you have problems with that, and a lot of you just don't know what to say because you're so scared that somebody's not going to like what you have to say. But guess what? Everybody's going to love it. And the people that don't love it, you don't need them in your tribe. You don't need them in your car. You don't need them hanging out with you. They can hit the curb, okay? We only want people that like what we have to say. And guess what? There's going to be a lot more people that like what we say than that don't like what we say, okay? I promise you, if you're staying positive, they're going to love what you have to say, okay? I promise you that. All right, so you need to be on social media several times a day because, again, this is your business, okay? Now, number 8. You want to be adding new friends, at least 2 to 3 people a day, okay? You need to be adding new friends. Now, I did a video, and it's on my YouTube channel, and it is about getting new challengers. But here's the gist of it, okay? The gist is that you need to be involved in many groups on Facebook that you find, like common interests in. So if you like to, if you have a dog, and so you be a part of a dog group. If you have 2 boys, you're mom with 2 boys groups. If you like to paint with acrylics, which I do, so I joined an acrylic painting group. Things like that. So think about all of your interests and join those groups. And then do not talk about Beachbody in those groups. All you're doing is finding a way to make new friends, and then ask them to be your friend, okay? If you start having conversation with people about acrylic painting, then say, hey, let's be friends, or friend request them. They're probably going to accept because they already got to know you. Anybody that you talk to in your daily life, see if they're friends, see if they are on Facebook and say, hey, let's be friends on Facebook. It's like a normal thing to for everybody to be on Facebook and everybody to be friends on Facebook. So you want to be adding 2 to 3 new people to your Facebook friends list every day. Now, there's other ways you can do that, so make sure you Google ways to add friends to Facebook or whatever it is. So if you want to get to be a master at that, there is tons of extra training out there for you. Number 9, email your team at least once a week. Okay, so this is something that I need to get better at. But those of you that want to be leaders and want to be real leaders, you need to do better at this than I am. But you want to stay in touch with your team on all different levels, in your private Facebook group for your team, and in emails for your team, and private messaging your team, and private, text messaging your team, and calling your team. And you want to stay in touch with them in different ways so that they always know what's going on, because guess what? They may not have seen that one post you posted in your team group. They may need to hear it a couple different times to remember, oh, there's a video call coming up, or there's a training coming up, or there's a challenge group that somebody needs to help co-hosting, or whatever it is. So make sure that you're emailing them at least once a week. Number 10, okay, you need to be listening to the 2 most important calls that happen every week, okay? The National Wake Up Call, you need to listen to that, or the replay that's on Monday mornings, and and the Bombshell Dynasty call. There's always phenomenal training in that call, okay? And then that's every week. And every month, you need to be on our team, the first Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. Our team does a Zoom call, okay? Does a video Zoom call. So make sure you are on that the first Thursday of every month. Okay. Number 11. Okay. Host a What is Coaching conference call at least once a month. This also could be a coach sneak peek. So you want to be talking about the business. The way to really grow a big business with this is by building a team. Because if you think about it, you want to help people get healthy and fit. You want to help as many people as you can get healthy and fit. But you can't do it by yourself. You need a team. You need a team of coaches to help you find more people. Because when they're finding more people to get healthy and fit, and they're finding more people to get healthy and fit, and you are helping them find more people get healthy and fit, then think about how many more people are getting healthy and fit. Lots of people. Lots and lots and lots. Versus you only being able to talk to like a couple people a day. There's only so much you by yourself can do. But if you think about duplicating this system for other coaches in your own special way, because I may not do it the best way, and you may not like the way that I do it, but you take the basic system and you duplicate it and put your little spin on it and put your personality to it and deliver it to your team and duplicate it and make it very simple so that they can duplicate it for their team. Think about how many people we can help learn how to help others get healthy and fit. And all the while, we are all getting healthy and fit and having extra incentive to getting healthy and fit. So the one way to do that is always hosting a What is Coaching conference call, webinar, a sneak peek, 3-day, 5-day, 1-night event, whatever it is. Join ours. Find out when we're doing another one and see if you can add people to that group or to that event or to that call, whatever it is. On my website, CoachJamie.com, there is a coaching sneak peek. So you can give people that link. Give people that link and tell them when they're done watching the videos to come back to you and ask if they have questions. So there's a lot of ways that we can get the business opportunity information out there and answer their questions in a very easy, more conversational way. Okay, so that's 11. 12. Okay, I know it's really hard. I know it's really, really hard to talk to people, okay, and to invite them. But you need to be inviting people to the coaching sneak peeks, to the challenge groups, and you need to be inviting people all the time, every day, or at least if you need once a week to invite 50 to 100 people in one day. Make sure they're personal. Don't just group invite and not do personal invites. You need to be doing that all the time. The best question to ask, so this is number 12, the best question to ask when you are inviting is, have you ever considered? Have you ever considered doing this business with me? You've been seeing my posts. Have you ever considered it? Have you ever considered joining one of these challenge groups? It's done wonders for me and my friends, and I would love for you to join us. Have you ever considered doing it? It's a very simple question. It makes the whole conversation so much easier. It doesn't feel salesy. It feels very, very conversational. And then validate if they have concerns. If they're like, no, I'm really busy, say, oh, girl, I totally understand. I got a full-time job and I'm doing this side business and I got 2 kids. So I totally hear you on the busy thing. But what I found is that by doing these groups, it helps keep me on track. And when I'm on track, I have more energy. I'm able to handle this. I'm able to get it more accomplished during the day because I have more energy. And I have more energy because I'm excited about this group that I'm in. I'm excited about the energy and showing up every day and supporting each other in this group. So maybe you would have the same experience too. What do you think? Always end with another question. Don't just end the conversation. Ask another question to prompt that back and forth, okay? So you can also ask, have you ever considered starting a side business? To maybe pay down some of your debt if you know they have debt. I mean, don't just assume that everybody has debt. But have you ever considered starting a side business? I don't know. Yes, I have considered it. So, start the conversation when you get to that point of inviting with the have you ever considered. That is an awesome question. Okay, 13, and the last one. Be doing a lot of personal messaging. You can direct message on Instagram and Twitter. You can private message on Facebook, send emails. Comments, when you comment on somebody's, when you're commenting on somebody's post and they're commenting on yours, that triggers you to send them a personal message. When you see that there's some conversations happening on Facebook or on Instagram, start direct messaging, personal messaging, and get the conversation offline, because you can develop a better relationship that way. The volume of people that you are talking to every day is what's getting more people attracted to you. It's called attraction marketing. So if you want to become better at attraction marketing, Google, YouTube, attraction marketing, and start to research that, because that is the key. The key is delivering content that people are going to be attracted to, creating conversation that people want to stay engaged in, and getting more and more of that going. And the only way you can get more conversations going is if you start the conversations. You got to start them. You got to start having these conversations with people and having them with more and more and more people. And then make sure those people are on lists. Remember I said a couple points ago about having lists? So make sure that you're keeping track of the conversations, what's going on in the conversations. It sounds like a lot, but you'll see once you get into a system, you'll see it'll get easier and easier, and you'll be more and more organized. And it's all about just starting. Don't wait till you have it all down. Don't wait till you've perfected it all and figured out exactly how to be organized. I'm still not perfectly organized, but you know what? I'm still doing it, and I'm still trying, and I'm still showing up every day, and I'm still doing it as much as I can, and trying to figure out how to get better and better and better in all of these 13 different areas. But you guys, this is it. I just gave you it. That's it. That's the secret sauce. That is the secret sauce right there. Those 13 critical core activities. If you master each of them, and consistently over and over and over again, and if you take a long break, then you got to start over. It's okay, but just know you can't keep taking breaks if you want to have that super success. You have to keep in it. You have to stay doing it. If you can't do all of it, only do some of it, but keep doing something. And you really will see success be created, and you'll be able to duplicate this same success within your team and within your coaches. So don't wait to get started. Start today. Don't wait till you're perfect, okay? You don't need to be great to start. You just need to start to be great. Have a good day, you guys. Love you to pieces.